Wendell.
The economy for the first 3 months of the year, apparently upon revision, suffered its worst decline since the president's first 3 months in office. What's your reaction to that? I know they blame the weather, but I also want to point out that you were counting on a bump from health care spending that you didn't get. In fact, it contracted. And does that suggest a misread of the impact of the Affordable Care Act?
Well, let me say a couple of things about that, Wendell. When you've asked me about jobs reports and other GDP reports in the past over the years, I've often said to you that we don't get too excited when these individual reports surprise on the upside, and we don't get too exercised when they surprise on the downside. Obviously, in this case, the latter is true. So what we're looking at is the broader trends, and some of the broader trends about our economy continue to be encouraging. 51 consecutive months of private sector job growth for a total of almost 9.5 million private sector jobs. That is a pretty good trend. There are also some trends related to just the first quarter, related to the output from the manufacturing sector and other employment indicators that indicate that indicate a healthier economy than the one that was indicated by today's GDP revisions. However, what the president continues to be focused on putting in place additional policies that will further strengthen the private sector and further expand economic opportunity for the middle class. That while it is, I think, obvious to anybody who has looked at this situation, or at least followed the health of our economy over the last 5.5 years, you'd see that there has been tremendous improvement in our economy. But the president's certainly not satisfied, and there's a lot more work to do. And frankly, that's why we'd like to see House Republicans working more closely with the White House to put in place some of these policies that we know would be good for the economy, as opposed to resorting to tactics like filing a taxpayer-funded lawsuit against the president just for doing his job.